to the Autodesk 360 Design and Make contest. We're here with the 4 finalists. Just a little bit of the background on Design and Make. Basically, it's a contest that we ran with Autodesk 360. I'm Mandy Schaefer. I am the product marketing manager for Autodesk 360. And we wanted to test the product before we released it out to our customers. So we ran an internal contest, and we asked teams from all over the company to join us and come up with a design that we could display here at AU. So we had 14 teams come and join us, and over the course of 3 months, they have been collaborating and designing and came up with some really radical designs. And now we've picked 4 of them to come here. They had no rules. They basically were able to use any Autodesk products. The only requirement that they had was to use Autodesk 360 for collaboration, design, communication, and logging. So we have Carl Bass here and Jeff Kowalski. They're our judges, and they're going to pick the final winner. So I'm going to let them come up and say a few words.
Good morning. No, I think it's really great that we have this contest going on, and I think it's really important for people to try the tools. I wish more of our employees would use the tools to see what it's done. You know, it's always interesting. There's this huge disconnect between you make something and you think it's going to be perfect, and then you actually try to use it, or you watch someone else use it and you go, ooh, that's really the hard spot, you know, and you find out all those, you know, little hurdles involved in transferring data, and the workflow is not quite perfect. So I think this is great that everybody did this, and these are 4 great projects.
Our first one is from Switzerland. So Aurelia, you could talk a little bit about your project.
Okay, so first I wanted just to say hi to all the friends from GCSO in Switzerland. Please give a warm shout out. Thank you. So this project actually is the model of a fountain, a famous fountain of Switzerland that we 3D printed with a printer. That's surprising. And then so the basis is made with the CNC. It's in wood until here. And then all the rest there that you can see there, it's all 3D printed and then hand painted. The other thing that you have as well on that project is that you have a pump with a closed circuit, so the water is coming out and then coming back. For us, it was really something great and a good chance to as well show to Switzerland the great things that we can do with the Autodesk product, because we're not that much known in that country, and we think that you can really do things that are really awesome with everything that we have here at Autodesk. And we had the chance as well to work with the city, so to engage them and really have them be part of the project, and they're very thrilled to see their famous fountain in Las Vegas.
And our next team is from the US. And we have Michael.
Hi, I'm Mike Oakley with Team All360. So we're comprised of 4 technical specialists that work in the manufacturing area. We have Jeff Higgins, who's our plastic expert. You know, Abhishek Trivedi is our simulation. And Matthew here can pretty much run everything we have in Pier 9. So I kind of formed the dream team, I guess, of technical specialists. But we wanted to kind of stay true to what we see with our customers all the time, which is how do we use Autodesk products, you know, from concept all the way through manufacturing. So we decided to do something like a 3D puzzle. And so we transformed the Autodesk logo into that 3D puzzle using tools like Fusion 360. And we wanted to also use as many cloud products as possible for this, because this is actually the first time the 4 of us are together, you know, for the whole course of this project. So we really needed to rely on, you know, the 360 platform to communicate, whether we're in hotels or on the airplane or in front of customers. So some of the challenges here, we had, you know, simulation to actually design the snap fit. So Abhishek ran through a whole series of things, you know, to come up with multiple variations of the snaps. And, you know, simulation is scary to a lot of people, but when you look at our 5-step drop test process in our Sim 360 products, it's basically hit next 5 times and hit go, and you get back a full drop test simulation. So simulation doesn't have to be scary. It's actually pretty easy with Autodesk products. And then we utilize, you know, tools like Publisher, because it was kind of interesting. Once we printed all these pieces, we were like, you know, we can't figure out how these things go together. So we needed to have kind of an instruction set that we put together using Publisher 360 products to create a series of instructions to build that. And so, you know, throughout the process it was pretty challenging, and then ultimately we used the 3D printer in Pier 9 to come up with our final design.
Thanks, guys. All right, so our next one is the robot. I believe we just named him Scotty, and there's a story behind it.
Hi, my name's Evan. This is Stefan, part of our team here. And when we were trying to figure out what to do, one of our team members had seen this image right here, which was done by a comic book artist named Scotty Young for the sketchbook team. And he had actually seen it before the contest, and he'd always wanted to bring this to life, so it seemed like a perfect opportunity. So we used a bunch of our tools, and there's three main things going on here. We have the physical aspect of the robot, which was designed predominantly in Fusion 360 and 3D printed, and there's a few aluminum CNC bits on there. Then we have the hardware side, an Arduino-controlled robotic arm that was custom designed and made. And then we have the whole software side. So we actually have a few different ways we can run this, but today what we're going to demo is just feeding basically a vector image into the robot arm, and then he's going to draw on Sketchbook Mobile onto the iPad.
Our final contestant is Digital Muppetry from Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, no one from their team was able to make it, but I can talk a little bit about what the background is. So this is a team of Cloud Platform's UX designers, and they, a bunch of them actually came from a gaming company, and they have a lot of background in animation. So they wanted to come up with a digital Muppet, and the puppet that they came up with is the thespian trout. It's a talking trout that you can control with a glove. So it's basically like a sock puppet. He recites Shakespeare and Old Man and the Sea and other things, depending on who's controlling it. And he can sing. So you can see the video here of some of the team members demoing the glove and how the trout actually works.
Okay, so these all are the finalists. They've already sorted through many of them. So what we're going to do is I'll go down each one, and if you guys will let out a cheer for each one. Okay, so starting here with the historic water fountain of Neuchâtel, let's hear it for the Neuchâtel fountain. There's at least one part of the crowd that really likes it. Okay, you got that on the decibel meter, Jeff? Okay, the second one was by our team of product specialists. It's the Autodesk logo, printed, simulated, snapped together. The Autodesk logo. Where's the rest of your product specialist friends? Okay, the third one is the robot tablet. 1, 2, 3. This group over here hates the robot tablet. They're very competitive about this. You know the prize is nothing. Well, there is a prize. One iPad mini? Okay, I was going to say one iPad mini. They're really going to have to collaborate. Okay, number 4 is the Digital Muppet. Okay, we appreciate it. The judges will confer, and we'll be back to you in 30 seconds.
My decibel meter, which is still working, registered Team Robot Talent as the most popular, by popular opinion. So congratulations, guys.
Everyone worked really hard on this, but one of our team members, David, was not able to be here today, but he worked just tirelessly doing this in his free time, sleepless nights, and he's the one who really drove us all to make this the best we could, and he did the arm, which is like the heart of the project. Just great guy, and wish he could be here with us. So thank you, David.